Okay guys, don't know if you can see over there, there's the pier in Hunstanton, and yeah, nice place. You can actually, in the summer, you can come here and park your motorbike. I like it during the summer. I need to pop down there soon and pop in, but anyway, on with the vlog. Right. Okay, for this 3 cars to go by. 4 now. Okay, there we go. Right, so there we go, stuck in gear. Okay, well, why have I come to Hunstanton? Well, I decided to do a little Christmas vlog, as it's December. Been able to get my bike out because the car, one of the cars is off the road, so I'm going to have to use this bike for the next couple of days to go to work. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a Christmas vlog. Nice and level. So I've come to Hunstanton now. I know what you're thinking. You think, do I really want to hear a typical vlog saying, oh well, you know, we're sort of got all these wonderful things for Christmas, presents and all this wonderful food and stuff, and we're having all this fun and festivities, and we forget about Mr. JC. And I thought, well, you're probably thinking of an alternative. You know, I want something a bit more spice, a bit more different, a bit more, you know, unusual, a bit more saying a bit of truth or something, or something along those lines. So the reason I've come to Hunstanton is I thought I'll start this little Christmas vlog in this little ruin of an old church coming up on the left here, and thought, well, we'll stop, have a look, and that's where we shall do it. So let's do it. Okay, just pull in. Okay guys, I've got you on the end of a selfie stick and with a wide-angled lens. Okay, so now this is St. Edmund's Church, and this was built in memory of a chap that came from, I think it said, across the sea from Germany, landed here in about 1855, and then he was martyred somewhere else in the country. But anyway, so it's sort of somewhere down in Suffolk, I think it was. Yeah. Anyway, the reason I brought you here is because I want to show you an old navigation trick. Okay, so follow me. Go into the entrance of this church. Okay. Around here. Now if you go at the back of the church, just to sort of show you where this church is, it's quite near the lighthouse. You can just see the lighthouse just behind me, just there. Okay, so put you guys over there. Now, where I'm standing, I know that you guys are in the west, where the lighthouse is over there is north, and back there is south. Now how do I know this? Well, because in old English churches you always put the altar, whoops, straighten it up there guys, always put the altar in the east. Okay, now there are a couple of reasons for this. We're not quite sure why they did this, but there's a couple of reasons. One, they always used to face churches so that the worshippers would always face towards Jerusalem, so it was to be facing east-west. The other is that churches were built on old pagan worshipping sites. Now, up to about 300 AD in this country, paganism was widespread, and then the Roman Empire came along and converted to Christianity. Not this particular church, because this church was built 1100 AD, but they still followed the same principles. And what happened was a lot of the pagan rituals that have happened in old pagan worship sites are still carried on into English churches. So festivals like Christmas and Easter and other things have been carried on from an old pagan tradition. So that's a little history lesson for you. Okay guys, back to the vlog. Okay, here we go again. Now, I know what you're thinking. You think, so Christmas, Easter and all these festivals are homage from an old pagan religion. Saying, nut job, you're now just ruining Christmas. Now, invested all this in Christmas trees and presents and crackers, and kids are going to be disappointed and have to get a refund on all those presents, but anyway. Okay, fair enough. But what I want to talk about, so I want to talk about a conversation that I had with a Jehovah's Witness about 3 years ago. They used to come around regularly at like clockwork. They used to come to my front door at 3 o'clock every Thursday, clockwork. And we've got this conversation about, because they don't believe in Christmas, Easter, and so birthdays and so forth. And so, so I want to sort of talk about that for a bit. Now, it was interesting. Their excuse was because of pagan religions. And so, things like Christmas trees and Santa Claus and all this is all homage of pagan. So what about all things like Easter bunnies and stuff, hallmarks of a pagan religion? But what about all the Christian stuff? I think the sun's going to be in your eyes there, guys. So I'm going to turn left down here. So what about all the Christian stuff, like the nativity, the hot cross bun, the semmel cake and stuff? And I'm going to talk about Easter in another vlog, because that's near Easter. I'll talk about Easter. But what I want to talk about is the nativity. Now, presents. Have you ever got a present that's, like, not just any old present, not just usual smellies or your socks or whatever, but you're sort of like one that really changes your circumstances, that really, kind of like, could be anything, something that turns you into a blubbering wreck, you sort of like a way of getting out of that horrible work situation, paying off your mortgage, so, or maybe somebody who's done it for somebody, it could even be anything like paying for that operation for your child, or it could even be a marriage proposal, something really big. Now, if we look at the Nativity and we look at Christ, God has given His Son, and we look at it too lightly. I mean, in this country we don't really, we're all focused on the other things of Christmas, but we don't really focus on Jesus. And the reason we don't, we should actually, is here's this little child sent by God to be a sacrifice, and that's something big. That's what you have to appreciate. That's one of those big presents, because by golly, we are not going to make it to heaven on our own merit. In no way. And that's what I want to sort of leave with you that thought, really. Yes, it's a present. Oh, no problem with the bike here. It's a present, and it's seriously, think about it, guys. Seriously, think about it. And I'll leave you with that thought. Thanks, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but my petcock went. I forgot to turn it on when I turned it off at the church, and I forgot to turn it back on when I got back on the bike. So that's why I sort of came to a stall and got a bit flustered. But I stopped off here because this is what I want to show you. A nativity. This is the point of Christmas. This is what I want to show you about, and this is what we should really remember in Christmas time. The birth of Christ, and that is one of the most important presents we'll ever get. So, just one final thing is, I'll see you guys in the new year. Merry Christmas, have a good Christmas, and thanks, guys. Okay, this is just a little quick one. I saw Faith Becker's Christmas message, and he had some sort of lights outside his house, and I thought I'd show him this. So Faith Becker, this is for you. That just over there by that car is where the nativity I showed earlier today in my video. Look how impressive that lot is. That is just absolutely impressive, don't you think? I mean, I just love it. I love seeing lights like this. Okay, Merry Christmas.